Hi, teacher. We are the group number one, formed by Sebastián Aguiar, Eric Colcha, Jose Condo, and Anthony Rano, and this is our tutorial assessment. Next, please. First, we have exploring the concept of culture. Culture is the holistic combination of learned and shared beliefs, values, and practices that create cohesion in a group of people. And is the core concept within which the anthropologists works. Culture is also dynamic, involving based on the needs of the people within it, as one culture meets another. It's critical to understand that there is not a single individual alive who fully embodies the prototype of the overarching culture. Everyone brings the uniqueness into the expression of culture and identity. However, some generalizations can be made to allow for broad distinctions between large cultural groups. Thank you.
Okay, defining culture. Defining culture, it is also defined as a set of beliefs, practice, and symbols that are learned and shared. Together, they form an all-encompassing, integrate world that meets people together and shapes their worldviews and live ways. Okay, some characteristics of the culture are it uses human creation and production. It is generated and shared by a group of society according to the geographical, social, or economic aspects. It is dynamic, so it changes and mutates according to the needs of the group. It is diverse. There is no single universal culture, but there are many types of culture according to the different criteria. It is learning by the members of the group. It uses both material and immaterial elements. It is transmitted from generation to generation, and this. Example of culture. Some examples of culture are China culture. It is culture of China, an Asian country, and one of the old nations on earth. Is characterized by its own future, such as its gastronomy, its physiological position, it is language and religion. Okay, thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about culture in everyday use. Culture, as same as the tradition of meaning and meanings presented in the context of life, is not only a matter of determining the personality by the environment, nor is it a matter of total and complete reflection and criticism of the individual about it. The relationship with others allows one to learn ways to allege elements of the contents and make them their own. In the same way that the ability to carry out internal process of evaluating option and course of action is developed in such environment. This explains the fact that people who live in similar environments make up personalities and show divergent attitudes and emotions, but also that their actions take different course when facing similar situations. In addition, learning the culture implies constant preparation and willingness. See is a see seen as a necessity to resolve individual and collective life situations. That is why a concept of culture that reconverts its symbolic and conceptual characters is taken into account here. A concept of culture in their day is culture is the social organization of meaning, internalized in a relatively stale way by subjects in the form of exchange or shared representation, although objectified in symbolic forms, all of these in historical, specific, and social structure context. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the commonalities in the definition of culture in a very brief way. Okay, so cultural commonality is a means of giving an external rationalization to internal consciousness. Each society continually interprets the collective knowledge, organizes the collective mores, and symbolizes the common life struggle of its member. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm going to explain about the elements of the culture. Symbols are the object, items, and ideas that are meaningful to the people of the culture. Language allows for communicating effects and feeling, sharing cognitive and social sharing expressions such as pleasure or pain, and expressing of sharing values. The number three is the levels change over time and are shared between members. Number four is value provides culture as the standard for moral behavior provide a roadmap for right and wrong, good and evil. And the last is norm expressive for sociable accepted standard of behavior they can formal has in laws. Thanks.